Vortex, I have very happy news. I got part for my car and it's not leaking anymore. So fingers, toes, and everything we can possibly cross, we gonna cross it. That my car remains healthy as a car can remain. Because cars are such a pain in the ass, but they are so much fun to drive. At least this one is. But that's also because it's made by BMW. Now, the dude that worked in my car told me, like, once your car gets to, like, over 100,000 miles, it's really going to be a pain in the ass. Just to let you know. He's like, there's no comparison to these European cars, but it's like they have all kinds of problems, so they're not really functional cars, but they're fun to drive, you know? Well, that kind of makes sense, does it not? Because I like to have fun in my life. I like to have fun. And some would say that I'm a very dysfunctional person because of that. Well, here's the thing. If you're living your life and you're constantly stressed out and you're constantly, like, complaining, like, you suck. Like, you suck. I know my rants probably intimidate people. Because there's a lot that I see that's wrong with the world, you know? But that doesn't mean that I can't find enjoyment in life. I mean, mental ills find enjoyment in things that a lot of, like, normal people don't really understand, you know? So, it's like when I watch a movie, or I watch a TV show, it's like, I'm in that. Like, whatever it is I'm watching, like, I'm not just consuming it, like, I'm being mindlessly entertained by it, you know? Like, I'm in it. And so I guess that's why, like, I know that this stuff is bad, because it's like, it affects me a lot more intensely than it affects most people. There are a lot of people that could watch, you know, gore porn. They could watch a movie like Saw or Hostel or something like that and not be, like, disgusted by it. I mean, maybe they're more sadistic. They want to watch somebody be tortured. But it's like, they're not a sponge. They're not taking that in. They're not soaking it up. You know? It's like, if I watch something and it disturbs me, I'm going to be disturbed for a while. You know? I'm not quick to let that shit go. So I know what I can handle, what I can't. And if there's something that really bothers me, if I don't have to be bothered by it, I ain't going to be bothered by it. You know? I know myself pretty well. If there were an award for that, and there never will be, but if there was, it would go to me. But, yeah, you know, people like Sigmund Freud would say that people like me are, like, truly narcissistic because we want to focus on our experience. Well, have you noticed, Sigmund, who's burning in hell right now, by the way, have you noticed that people that don't focus on themselves with the intent of becoming a better person with the intent of learning and growing and expanding upon one's knowledge, you notice that people that don't do that are just focused on all the wrong things, like your life and your decisions and your outfit and your religion or lack thereof. You know? It's like, I ain't got time to focus on other people's shit, you know? But it does affect me, though. Most definitely. I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't affect me. You know, I used to be like a pretty hardcore libertarian, and I still have a lot of those principles. You know, the whole live and let live. I'm not going to meddle in somebody else's affairs, because those people really aggravate me, and I don't want to resemble them in the slightest. But I do think kind of like a fascist, at least when it comes to sex and food. I'm very much a fascist. But that's due to my personal experience, you know? I work in the food industry, and I'm adopted. So there's an understanding that I have about sex and food that a lot of people don't have. There's a lot of stuff that I see, a lot of stuff that I witness on a regular basis that a lot of other people don't pay any attention to. And I have no choice because I work in the restaurant industry. Well, actually, I take that back. There are plenty of fat people that work in the restaurant industry. But I think that a lot of people don't want to pay attention to their experience. They would rather just be distracted with like TikTok videos and Instagram posts and YouTube videos or whatever. And like, I don't know. I just would rather like read a book, or I would rather like look at stuff around me, you know? Like, are people aware that they can do that? They can look at stuff? Look, I'll give you an example. This is all the stuff you're missing when you're looking down and staring at your fucking phone. I don't know how that doesn't hurt your eyes, but I guess you're used to it. You see all that? There's so much that you can notice. People don't have any time for that, right? That was a little bit of banana. A lot of people ask me what I put in these smoothies. Banana, spinach, or any greens, apple cider vinegar, peanut butter. If I have chia seeds, I'll put chia seeds in there, but I don't have chia seeds today. Turmeric, cinnamon, ginger, yogurt, and coconut oil, or not coconut oil, coconut water. Now you can use coconut water, you can use milk, you can use almond milk, whatever liquid you want to use. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Did I say banana? Yeah, banana. I'm trying to think of another smoothie that I can make that will give me as much energy as this smoothie gives me. But I don't like having to eat. Like, I just hate it. I hate just the task of eating. I mean, if I want to eat, I'll eat, but it's like, most of the time I don't want to, because I just got too much shit to do, man.